Yeah, I just think we came out with an edge. I think we came out ready to play. Um, and I just like the physicality up front and everyone who played. So,
Dillon, your run game today was really impressive. I mean, talk about how that just came out of the game and what you saw. You thought you could have this that kind of
yeah,
success.
just had it in the game plan. Know with the run game, just being able to be very versatile in what we do and being a part of that. So, I'm just doing my job, and when my name's called, answering the call. So.
What do you think of the record of the 8 touchdowns?
Cool. That's I think not necessarily the record, but I just think from the past 2 weeks and then today, I think just how we responded, just how we played together, and like I said, the physicality. I think you could feel it up front on the perimeter, and us as a whole. So.
As usual, Dylan, you're being super humble on this record thing. We had to look it up. Kyler Murray and Baker Mayfield had 7 combined touchdowns. What does that mean to be above that echelon?
So, I don't look at it as a book. I just look at this is the standard here, and I'm blessed to be a part of it. Yeah, every day you walk by Heisman parking lot and see those guys. So for me, like I said, it's just chasing that standard and being a part of something greater than myself.
Dylan, you mentioned the team coming out with an edge. It seemed like from the get-go, you guys were flowing pretty well. Maybe how needed was that after a couple of games?
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know if it's needed or. I just think with what happened the past 2 weeks and just. It's tough. It's a roller coaster of life, of football. This game will humble you, but I just think. The way we came out, just guys that are hungry. I think we had our best week of practice. I told a bunch of guys that. I just think, the preparation is something that, is often said, but, when you do it at a high level, I think, you reap the benefits on game day.
Drake mentioned his last touchdown that he got the breath knocked out of him. He looked up, he sees you, sees Jalil, a little bit of action going on. What happened on that? What was your perspective of that?
Yeah, just it's football. It's competitive. If you want to watch tennis or watch something that's not as competitive, you can flip the channel. But I just say in the game, the ebbs and flows. I think it's my brother. It's someone that I love a bunch. So seeing him go down, me questioning what it looked like. I guess from my angle, I had some kind words to say to him. But like I said, it's just competitive. It's football. That's what you sign up for. It's a physical environment. So I'm glad Drake's good. I'm glad the situation was okay. It's just,
Drake's turned into a really important part of this offense recently. You talked about your chemistry with him and how big it was tonight. He just topped his career high for yards.
Yeah, I think it goes back to January, us being in the same master's classes and, just spending a lot of time there and then in workouts and even, throwing. He's the first guy, to text me, and whether it's, just going to eat or, throwing the ball around. He's just a guy I love. I think our, personalities mesh really well. So, I love that guy and I'm proud of him.
What was the master's class? Was it like post corners and big routes?
We talked about class for a little bit. And it was somehow pulling up tape, but I wish I could tell you the class.
That connection's been strong for the last 2 weeks. Is it just game plan, something that just considered effort by you to find him?
I think it's a mixture. I think he's really good at getting open, so naturally you get to him in your progressions or how we play things out. But he's you watch the tape and you could go on every single play and he's open somehow. So our connection started there. Some things that are off script that I think is truly just chemistry and us growing in our passer to receiver relationship, but also trust. That's huge outside of the game, just in general. When things are maybe off schedule, I think it helps having a guy who's very smart and plays his butt off. So.